Hi, I'm Dr. Matthew Nuesse, Certified Medical Examiner with Exploro, and in this video I'm going to walk you through how to use the 3-level THC urine test from Exploro, how to interpret the results across 3 detection levels, and what these results mean about the THC levels in your system. Let's start with how to use the test properly. Always store the kit in a cool, dry place to maintain accuracy. Follow the instructions exactly for precise results. Just like our standard kit, the 3-level THC test uses the same proven technology, but with 3 separate cutoff levels: 20 nanograms per milliliter, 50 nanograms per milliliter, and 100 nanograms per milliliter, allowing you to track your detox progress over time. It's important to note that 50 nanograms per milliliter is the federal cutoff level for THC, and lower cutoff levels like 20 nanograms per milliliter are only used to confirm that initial result. Make sure you use the first morning urine to ensure that you're not using a dilute sample, and avoid drinking large amounts of water before testing, as dilution may affect accuracy. First, collect a urine sample in a clean, disposable cup. Dip the test strip into the sample up to the max line for 10 to 15 seconds. Place the test strip on a flat surface and wait exactly 5 minutes before reading the result. Now let's talk about interpreting the results. You'll see 2 fields on each level: the control field indicated by a C and the test field indicated by a T. A line in the control field confirms that the test was performed correctly. Here's how to read the test. 2 lines, a C line and a T line, no matter how faint, equals a negative result at that specific cutoff level. Only 1 line, a C line, with no T line equals a positive result at that level, meaning you are over the cutoff level. And if there is no C line, this is an invalid test and you will need to repeat the test with a new dip card. So what is the meaning of the 3 cutoff levels? The 20 nanogram per milliliter is very sensitive. It detects recent or low levels of THC use. The 50 nanogram per milliliter is the standard cutoff. This is the federal guideline for pre-employment testing. And the 100 nanogram per milliliter detects only very high concentrations, typically from heavy or very recent use. If all 3 test strips show a positive result, meaning only the C lines are visible, it means your THC metabolite concentration is above the 100 nanograms per milliliter cutoff level. If you're detoxing and not using THC anymore, this is your starting point. From here, levels should gradually decrease over time. If only the rightmost strip, meaning the THC 100 level, shows a negative result, meaning both the C and the T lines are visible, it means that the concentration of THC metabolites in your urine is somewhere between 50 nanograms per milliliter and 100 nanograms per milliliter. This indicates your THC levels are declining but still detectable. If the 2 rightmost strips, meaning THC 50 and THC 100, show a negative result, meaning both the C and T lines are visible, it means that the concentration of THC metabolites in your urine is somewhere between 20 nanograms per milliliter and 50 nanograms per milliliter. And if all 3 test strips show a negative result, meaning you can see the C and T lines in all 3 strips, it means that the concentration of THC metabolites in your urine is below 20 nanograms per milliliter. Tracking across these levels can help you monitor how THC is leaving your body and at what rate. As your levels drop, you'll move from positive at all the levels to eventually negative across all 3. It's important to note that you should interpret each test strip individually. Do not compare different T and C lines between different strips. Okay, let's talk about understanding detection time and variability. The detection window depends on factors like frequency of THC use, body fat percentage as THC is stored in fat cells, hydration levels and metabolism, and exercise habits. THC can remain detectable at the federal cutoff level for up to 35 days or more in frequent users. Occasional users may clear it much sooner. THC levels also fluctuate. That's why testing over time is key, and I highly recommend home testing multiple times leading up to your official test. Home testing with Exploro helps you prepare with confidence. Our 3-level THC urine test gives you a clearer picture of your detox progress and is calibrated to lab grade standards for accuracy and reliability. If you're preparing for an official drug test, we highly recommend you test yourself multiple times leading up to that drug test to minimize surprises. For more information, please see our other drug testing videos. Thanks for watching and take care.